Masks should be mandatory in schools this year, according to the Kansas Department of Health and Environment. This new recommendation comes as the fast-spreading Delta variant causes COVID-19 cases to spike all across the nation. Kansas health officials say until vaccines are approved for kids younger than 12, masks remain the best defense against COVID. In DeSoto, Kansas schools, masks are optional right now, but that could be changing. A district spokesperson says mask policy will come up again at Monday night's school board meeting. In the meantime, DeSoto School says it will partner to provide voluntary vaccination clinics. People in DeSoto tell us right now they're split on masks.
Totally should be optional, you know. Health, we live in America, so we live in the land of the free, and it should be everyone's choice.
Well, I think that they should be mandated. I also will tell you I'm a registered nurse, so I'm all about helping. Anything that will help or protect anybody else, I'm about.
Across other parts of Kansas, masks will be required for all students in KCK. The Shawnee Mission School District does require masks right now for elementary school students and anybody on school buses. Masks are optional right now for Olathe and Blue Valley schools, but the Blue Valley School District says it will review that policy, and Olathe says it's monitoring COVID activity and will let parents know of any changes that might be happening. A reminder this morning that Kansas City, Missouri's new mask mandate begins on Monday. Everyone 5 and older will have to wear a mask inside public spaces indoors, regardless of vaccination status. This will be in place through at least August 28th. That also applies to places like Union Station and the Kansas City Zoo. Union Station says if you've got tickets to the new Auschwitz exhibit, Science City, or any other attractions inside, masks must be worn. The zoo also says masks are required in all of their indoor public spaces like the Hellsberg Penguin Plaza. Vaccination rates are ticking up now across the metro as the Delta variant spreads. Johnson County, Kansas continues to have the highest vaccination rate with more than 56% of its population fully vaccinated. Clay County, Missouri is the second highest at 41. Jackson County and Kansas City, Missouri nearing 40. Platte and Wyandotte County are above 35. Cass County is at 33. There are several places you can get vaccinated today if you want to. The health department will be on hand at the Johnson County Fair in Gardner from 1 to 4 this afternoon. Anybody 12 and older eligible for a shot there. And on the Missouri side, Jackson County is holding a drive-through clinic today from 10 to 4 at the Midwest Genealogy Center in Independence. They're offering the first or second dose of Pfizer or Moderna vaccines. The single-shot Johnson & Johnson also available. The Mid-Continent Public Library will be on hand there to give out books and cups for those getting shots today. More troubling news this morning just out about that Delta variant. The CDC says even those that are vaccinated can carry and spread the virus even if they have no symptoms. KMBC 9's Aixa Diaz is in our Washington bureau with this frustrating step back in the pandemic.
The CDC says the war has changed with the highly contagious Delta variant. Health officials are warning that the virus will just keep mutating and potentially become more dangerous unless more people get vaccinated. The U.S. finds itself at another critical point of the COVID-19 pandemic. Health officials say we're dealing with a new virus with the highly transmissible Delta variant.
People who are vaccinated can have as much virus in their throat as unvaccinated people, and therefore the potential for spread is there.
That potential is worrying the CDC, which is now advising vaccinated people wear a mask indoors. Doctors still urging Americans to get the shot to stop the spread of the Delta variant and avoid more mutations.
A national vaccine requirement is not under consideration at this time.
For now, no national vaccine mandate, but this week President Biden announced new requirements for federal workers and contractors. Get vaccinated or undergo weekly COVID-19 testing. Nationwide, the number of people getting the shot has gone up. President Biden says on Thursday, almost 1 million more Americans got vaccinated.
I'm hopeful that people are beginning to realize how essential it is.
Doctors say even though vaccinated people can still get COVID, their symptoms are likely to be less severe and not require hospitalization. In Washington, I'm Aixa Diaz.
FDA approval of that COVID-19 vaccine, by the way, could come in a matter of weeks, and health officials are hoping that move will encourage more people to get the shot. Thousands of people all across Kansas City, Missouri right now at risk of losing their homes. The federal eviction moratorium expires tonight, which means the government will no longer protect tenants who have fallen behind on rent due to the pandemic. Since March, the city of Kansas City has received 7,500 applications for rental and utility assistance. Right now, though, only 1,700 households have gotten that help, and the city stopped taking applications this month because of a long backlog.
I tell folks that eviction is a lose-lose. The tenant has to move, the landlord most likely doesn't get the money, and neighborhoods suffer when families move out.
Missourians can apply for rent and utility assistance from the state. For more information on how to apply, you can visit mohousingresources.com. People in Kansas can also apply for the state's emergency rental assistance program at kshousingcorps.org. The city of Kansas City, Missouri hopes to create 10,000 affordable housing units over the course of the next 6 years. City Manager Brian Platt wants to take over properties like old hotels, school buildings, even nursing homes, and the plan is to convert those buildings into housing units for those without a permanent home. The city hopes to finish this initiative by 2027.